Okay, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Papa Lim Physics Classroom. Okay, today I'll be sharing with you something that I picked up during the recent Gemini workshop that I've attended. It's regarding creating this gem in Gemini. The gem in Gemini, I would say it roughly resembles what we have in PairChat AI Assistant. Now, for those who are using or first timer in Gemini, okay, I will show you how do I get to Gemini from our usual platform. This is our usual startup dashboard for our Windows Explorer. So usually what we will do is I will suggest you always click on the waffle icon, okay, the 9 dot, or now what we know as the waffle icon. Under the waffle, right, look for the Gemini icon here. Okay, so click on the Gemini icon and it will bring you to the Gemini icon that is linked with our Gmail, our Google account, okay, our moe.edu account. Now, under the Gemini, you'll find that on the top right-hand corner, this will be your icon email account. Now, for Gemini, okay, it's the same. It's roughly, the interface is almost the same as AI Studio or even ChatGPT and other web-based AI, where you have a new chat. And before we start, okay, just remember, okay, click on the setting. Okay, then after that, you click on the connector app. Make sure you activate the Google Workspace, in the sense that the Google Workspace is like, it allows the Geminis to actually access our storage as a Google Drive, Google Calendars, like you say, Google Documents, so that when Gemini's, this AI working, it doesn't just rely on the database. It also can make reference to our emails or Google Docs that's in our Google Drive or in our own email account. So in this way, that the Gemini that we have, okay, is that it has a more comprehensive understanding of what actually is available to us as a user. So example, if I want to know what I want the AI to summarize what are my emails that I received last Tuesday. So I need to grant access for Gemini to my email. So this is where I grant Gemini the access. So once I click on the OK button here, Gemini will have access to my Gmail, and he can literally actually summarize what email I have received on last Tuesday. So for Gemini user, for starter, the new chats, okay, is same as all AI. It has this platform. Okay, so you can type the instructions, and the AI will reply you. Now for Gemini, same thing. The plus button on the bottom left, it allows to upload files, okay, from Drive and physical file itself, and even for Notebook LM. For tools wise, I wouldn't dive too much into this because primarily today focus is on how to set up Gems itself. On the bottom right, Fast Thinking Pro, I would say the explanation is quite self-explanatory, so I won't go through much. Now, for Gem, okay, what's the purpose of Gem? From my understanding is, okay, Gem, I would say it resembles the AI assistants that I encounter in PairChat, whereby we actually want to assign certain knowledge base to this particular AI, so that whenever I use this AI, it will actually tailor to what I have in mind. But what happens is, if I don't have assistant, every time I use that AI, I use PairChat or I use Gemini, I will need to recraft my instructions. So currently we are using, like for MOE, we are using this co-star framework, where this is how we talk to the AI or train the AI. So if I don't have a AI assistant, every time I start a new chat, I will upload the same instructions to him again. So it's a bit troublesome. So that's why we have a AI assistant where we can preload everything up there. For Gemini, same thing. The Gem, it allows us to preload certain instructions up so that we have a customized AI assistant or customized Gem for us at our fingertip. Okay, so now let's take a look. Now for the Gem, when you click on the Gem, you'll bring us to some pre-made Gem manager by Google. By all means, you can click on it. You actually tell us how you can interact with him with a certain output, because it has actually been coded that way. So for example, coding partners, you choose the Gem coding partner. The main purpose of this AI is actually to help us code certain things. So you can ask the Gem, how can you do? Okay, so for this coding partner or this coding Gem, okay, he will tell you. Okay, so his main purpose is to do relating to codes, debugs, code creation. Why is he able to do it? Because at the back end, somebody actually uploaded certain knowledge base regarding coding. So for us, let's say for myself, I'm doing physics. So I want to create maybe an AI assistant regarding physics. So I created a physics teacher assistant here. So now I will go through the basic instructions of how to create the gem. So click on the start gem. Okay, so I'll give it a name. So let's say physics. This main description of this physics assistant is to actually to help me check my work and to give, or maybe to give good feedback. So now what's the instructions for this AI? Now for the instructions here refer to the background content or what persona my AI is supposed to have. So for example, it could be you are a veteran teacher teaching for 17 years, well versed in Google Classroom and class notes. Now, so this is the instructions, or this is the persona I want my physical AI assistant to be using. In other AI assistants that I see, I literally need to create the instructions, type the instructions here by myself. But what fascinates me regarding the gems in Gemini is that I actually can ask the AI to create this instruction for me, and it literally can be done at the fingertips. So once you look at the pencil button here, okay, the pencil button with the star here, the instruction here, it will get Gemini to rewrite my instruction. This is what I like. Okay, because once when I click this button, right, Gemini will take my whatever my input as a baseline, and it will actually auto generate or auto fill up any any other relevant thing that I might have missed, or maybe the Gemini might think that is useful for me. He will actually beef it up so that the instructions given to the AI is actually much more comprehensive. Let's take a look. Okay, so this is what I have created. So I'll ask the AI to actually touch up. So I press on this button. So let's give it a few seconds, and here we go. Let's take a look.
Oh my God! Okay,
See?
it's happening.
Now, while using my input, okay, this is what he actually touch up. Okay, so he will actually touch up stuff that I might miss. Okay, maybe give more instructions, or maybe give more particular, maybe add some inputs that I might miss out, or maybe add some input that it might actually make the AI system function more effectively and efficiently. Look at it, he actually set up behavior rules. Okay, he even have subjects matter expertise, because from my input, I teaches physics and science physics. So maybe he want to the Gemini actually expand on what do I mean by I teach for many years and I'm well versed in the subject. So this is how he is able to expand. Now, after that, tone and persona, I've told them that I'm patient and I know how to do questioning techniques. So what happened here is he will actually add up certain stuff that will actually further will give more instructions to the AI assistants so that he will actually understand what I have in mind. Okay, so you look at clear instructions, knowledge, response, encouraging statements, all this stuff. Okay, now so this is what I mean by this function that Gemini have is actually something that I really like and actually quite appreciate it. Actually. Now, other than that, okay, same as other AI, we will need to upload certain database to the to the chat itself. So the file here under knowledge base, under knowledge, this is the knowledge that I want. So for example, I will be able to upload files, certain files that are useful for me. So for example, if I'm doing this as a physics assistant, maybe I will actually upload files pertaining to 6091 syllabus, SOWs, maybe, or I'll upload the success criteria, or maybe keywords, or maybe sample questions that I think is useful for the AI to make reference to. One thing to take note is that other than uploading file, you can actually add files from the drive. Okay, so there are 3 different methods here. Now, the most important thing here is to take note is that for knowledge base, physical file uploading, you can upload a maximum of 10 files or 100 megabytes. So there's a limit to how much file you can upload. So it's 10 files and 100 megabytes. So what happens is if you encounter like you have more than, let's say, 12 files or 14 files, okay, so what I will do is I will actually upload the files to the Gemini first in the new chat. I will ask Gemini to actually summarize like maybe 3 or 4 files together so it becomes a single file. So from 12 files, maybe I ask Gemini to summarize it into 8 files or 9 files. So with the 9 files, I can actually upload to the knowledge base here. So I can actually try to bypass, or I try to save my file uploads, because remember, the file limit upload is 10 files and 100 megs. Okay, so that's one way. The other way of so-called bypassing or what happens is if you have a lot of files, a lot of content. So what I will do is, if I can't upload it here, what I'll do is I will actually ask I will tell the AI assistants to actually look for the file in my in my Google Drive. So example like this, I will say always look for files in my Google Drive before answering any questions. So for example, let's say I really have a lot of files. So what I will do, and I can't 20 files, I can't upload to the database. So what I can do to actually bypass this is bypass the limit of 10 files. I will actually ask the AI assistant to actually look for the files in my Google Drive. So in a nutshell, is I will actually upload my 20 files to my Google Drive. Then from there, I'll ask my AI assistant to always refer back to the Google Drive first to look for the content. So for example, I have 20 files I uploaded in, let's say I'm in a folder in my Google Drive called test file. Okay, so in my instruction will say, oh, look for files in my Google Drive, okay, located in folder, okay, tests, okay, before answering. So this particular line instruction will actually ask the assistant here to actually look for the files in my Google Drive located inside the folder called tests, okay, before answering my question. So which means the whatever files I need, okay, I will put inside, whatever I have, I will put inside this folder. And what does this folder do, this test folder do? It will act as a knowledge base for my AI assistant. Okay, so in this case, it does have its perks in the sense. In the sense that first thing I can actually bypass the 10 file limits. Okay, because literally I'm not uploading any file to my AI assistant. I'm actually uploading file to my Google Drive. So I can actually bypass the limits here. Second advantage of using this method of Google Drive is that I can update whatever new updates I have, I will just throw it inside my Google Drive. And I do not need to worry about questions like have I uploaded to my assistants? Because remember, if you use the first method, right, for example, uploading on knowledge base, I literally need to upload the file. So which means if I have updated file, if I have a new file, I literally must come back to my assistant here to actually upload the new files. If not, the AI assistant will always have the older version now. So that's why if I ask the AI assistant to actually look for files inside my Google Drive, all I need to do is to make sure that the updated files is actually uploaded inside the Google folder. And automatically, I will know that the physics assistants, the AI assistants will actually look for things inside that particular folder, really analyze it before he actually answer any questions that I have. So in this case, I can always ensure that my assistant actually has the updated copy of the file. Okay, so now once, let's say you're done with this, you can actually try out here. And then try out here to see how it look like. So that's why it's a preview assistance. Okay, so you may say hello. Okay, what can you do? Okay, so you can upload here and he will tell you who am I and what is the persona that he has for this particular AI assistance. So once you're okay with it, okay, what you do, remember, click the save button, save it. Okay, so now once you have started, okay, once you have created this assistant, you can start chatting with it. Okay, so now I will show you how to access it. Okay, same thing on the left hand side, click on the gems. Okay, ta-da! You'll find that you have created a physics assistant here. This is the gems that you have, and every time that you want to use this, okay, instead of typing all the instructions and uploading all the knowledge base, all the files, you can just click on the physics assistant here, and voila, you have the shortcut to your AI assistants appearing immediately. So it will save you, I would say, that maybe 1 or 2 minutes of your work. But if you use it often, every 1 or 2 minutes saved a day per week, it actually matters to a great deal here. All right. I hope this short video will actually helps to actually speed up your usage or your familiarization with gems in Gemini. Okay, so I'll say if you have any new tricks or important news, okay, remember to put it in my leave me a message in my comment bar so that you can actually share it with me. And same thing, if I have actually missed out anything or if you have done something like not so right, okay, remember to leave a comment there so that I can update myself and my own database so that I can actually learn something. Okay, if not, okay, that's all folks. Okay, have fun with Gemini, and I hope Gemini does help you as much as he has already helped me. Okay, so I do hope Gemini will actually help you, maybe will make you more efficient. All right, okay, bye bye.